I'm Calvin, aka Sunshine Shoulders. I'm boots on the ground. I'm still here. This is the last video in that series of reintroducing myself to my audience and my new viewers and subscribers. This isn't about self-importance. It was a great suggestion and I took it. My channel's different. I'm probably one of the only vloggers over here in the Philippines, probably in the whole entire world of YouTube, with 60,000 subscribers or more, and you know exactly where I live. You're welcome to come over here and eat dinner with me and my family. You're welcome to stay at my guest house. And I did that on purpose. My channel's for the new man and woman who has an interest in coming to the Philippines, whether it's on a vacation or to retire. I did that because I want you to know I'm a real person. I want to be a resource. I want to be available to the new man and woman. But before I get started, I do want to say that this typhoon, I don't even think they're calling it a typhoon yet, Christine, is wreaking havoc on the people of the Philippines over here. The last report in the Bicol region, which is in Luzon, 20 people dead, 4 people missing. Over 2 million Filipinos have been affected by this storm. Keep them in your thoughts, man. You know, there's a whole world going on around us over here. I always tell y'all that all the time. But being over here and experiencing things like this over and over and over, it humbles me. It keeps me humble, man. You know, the problems I think I've got, they're nothing really compared to what some people have over here and what they're going through. But yeah, my channel's different, and I did that on purpose. I wanted it to be as real as I possibly could make it. I wanted to be as transparent as I possibly could make it. So when you see people talking about me, it's only what I've told them. They don't know anything about me. They take what I give them and then they twist it. But long before I even knew about people doxing you and all that stuff, looking in your background, I was going to be upfront. Because I want to be real. Real recognizes real. When I first started coming over here in 2009, there was nobody to talk to. There was nobody to hang out with or anything like that. So I wanted this to be a real channel. I certainly didn't want it to be a travel channel. I didn't want it to be a vacation channel. I know that people are really struggling. People are really looking for a way out. And I wanted to show them, hey man, there is a way out. I want to be that inspiration, man. But Sunshine Shoulders really started back in 2002. Not in name, but certainly in spirit. You know, I read a book that changed my life forever. It's the reason I'm sitting here now. It's Think and Grow Rich, a Black choice. At the time of his death, Napoleon Hill was writing a Think and Grow Rich version for black folks. He never finished it. Fast forward, Dennis Kimbrough, who was going around America interviewing the richest and most famous black people, finished the book. Because he was interested in why one man was rich and successful and another man was a failure. And I'm interested in that too. But I had a paradigm shift. My thinking changed. My life changed on the spot the minute I read that book. The American dream was no longer big enough. I didn't even want the American dream anymore. If you don't know what the American dream is, it's real simple. You get a good job, you get married, you buy a house, you raise a family, and then you die. After reading that book, I knew there was more to life than that. I knew I was capable of more than what I had been living or putting out. And I've been on that mission ever since. But boots on the ground is not original to me. Everybody knows that's a military term as far as I'm concerned. But I used it because I wanted y'all to know I'm here in the Philippines. I'm living this thing. I'm not in Las Vegas. I'm not in Florida or Texas and all those other places that people talk to you from. And they're trying to tell you about the Philippines. I want you to know, man, look, I'm living it right now. I want to be that example. Period, man. End of story. And not Michael, but Nathaniel Williams, he joined my channel. He put me on this path for this video today. The last in the series of y'all getting to know me. I'm going to put it on my playlist. The Legend of Sunshine Shoulders, how it all started. Look up the word legend. It's a broad term. It doesn't mean I'm a legend for you dummies out there. But he said, these are his words, not mine. He says, when you talk about your growth and prosperity, he said you never talk about the pressures of success. The energy and mental fortitude that it takes to keep going, to keep growing your channel. The will to live as you get older. And that's why I want to touch on a little bit of that in this video. Because when you get on YouTube, I didn't come on YouTube to be a YouTube star, guys. I didn't do it. Or to earn a lot of money or anything like that. That's not why I got on YouTube. I really wanted to help people. And I hope my channel's doing that now. But when you love your work, what they say, you never work another day in your life. That's what it is with YouTube. It just comes natural to me. I'm simply telling you my life over here in the Philippines. The ups and downs. I'm not a vacation vlogger, man. It's not all strawberries and cream over here. Sometimes there's tears, man. And I want to share with y'all that stuff. But I want to let you know you can make it. There's people over there who are really looking for a way out. I didn't want to be on here bullshitting nobody, for a few dollars. But let me say I'm proud of the fact that my YouTube channel affords me the opportunity to live the life I want to live in the Philippines. A life that I dreamed about before. See, you got to visualize this stuff, man, before it ever come true. The life I'm living over here right now, I used to dream about it. I used to visualize it on my way to insurance appointments. Believe it or not, I don't care. So that's why I don't get on here with that bullshit all the time. Sometimes, we got to talk about the bad and everything in between, because life is not just black and white. It's a lot of gray areas in there. So to me, there really is no pressure, man, because when it comes to YouTube, you can only worry about the things you have control over. I have very little control. The only control I have is putting out my content. After that, I have no more control. Who's going to watch it? How many people YouTube is going to put it in front of? The algorithm and all that. So there's no sense in worrying about that stuff. Things that you can't control. So there really is no pressure. It lessens the pressure when you know that. And then, the energy, man. I'm full of life now. This is the life I've worked my whole life for. I've waited for this moment my whole life. I already talked about it. That's why I'm excited. I jump out of bed. The mental fortitude, man, listen to me. I broke the cycle of alcoholism and drug addiction in my family. If you don't think that takes a lot of mental fortitude, then you don't know what you're talking about. I've been sober for 26 years. If you ever want to know that, email me, man. We can talk about that. I don't really talk a whole lot about it on camera. Anonymity is real powerful. But if you want to be courageous, then practice courage. If you want to be strong, then practice strength, man. As simple as that. You got to work on it. I get all that from my mother, man. But, I'm excited about life today. And, my kids, man, I've got a 4-year-old daughter. I've got a 12-year-old son who will be 13 and a 13-year-old son who will be 14 who depend on me. If that's not inspiration enough, I've got grown children, but they can take care of themselves. See, I gave them the best thing that a parent could give a child. That's a great example. They never saw me drunk. They never saw me miss work. They saw me put on my pants and my suit and tie every single day and get out there and get it. You can't give a child a better example than that. So that's where all that motivation and stuff comes from. But my channel was different from day one, man. I started it because I didn't see anybody talking to me on YouTube. What they were talking about, I wasn't living over here. I'm like, man, what's going on? I couldn't relate. That's why I'm as nitty and gritty as I possibly can be, because I know y'all can relate to it. And people say I'm bitter. No, I'm not bitter. It's just my style. If you want that dog stuff, go somewhere else. I'm excited. That's passion. That's all that is, guys. But when I started my channel, man, it was to help people. And that's what I want to continue to do. It's not to become some star, man. I never even knew that the money I'm earning now was even possible on YouTube, man. But now that it's here, I'm being responsible about it. I'm still on my path. I'm not going to get off that path. I'm not going to venture away from that. I want to be a resource. I want to be available for people when they come over here and they have questions about what life is really like over here. And I'm going to give you everything I've got. But I just want to thank y'all for listening, man, and all your support over the last 4 years, man. It's really been a ride. I'm going to keep going. I'm boots on the ground. I'm still boots on the ground. And when I ask you people to find it in your heart to help somebody at the end of my videos, I mean that with everything in me. Because from my vantage point, from my viewpoint, people are struggling around me. But I've been helping people long before I got over here, man. I've been helping people ever since I stopped drinking and drugging, and people came out of the woodwork to help me. When the guy gave me $2 at the homeless shelter, he said just do it for somebody else. I've been doing it ever since. Long before I got here. It was just a no-brainer to continue that mission. It's a mission, man, that I'm on. As long as I keep doing that, I'm going to find some purpose in that. And it's not going to be a struggle, Nathaniel. It's not going to be any pressure. As long as I keep telling my story and being as open and honest as I possibly can, people are going to keep clicking on my videos. So if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find in your heart to help somebody. There's not a day goes by that I don't help somebody, man. I'm proud of that. We've given away over 2 million pesos. I stopped counting at 2 million pesos. That's like giving away $2 million in America, man. If you don't think this support group, man, is powerful, it is. We've changed lives over here. We've helped the people who want help. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care. Stay safe. The last that I heard on the Eastman case was they don't believe it was a kidnap for ransom scenario. They're leaning toward a family feud or a personal grudge. I'm just asking everybody to calm down. Let the authorities handle this. Everybody wants to get that scoop. The only scoop I want is that this young man is still alive and he's returned to his family in good condition. That's the only scoop I want. But everybody's putting out these videos. I can't tell you what to do. He's dead. He's dead. So he's dead. They found his body in the water and all that, man. Let's stop, man. Let's calm down. Okay? But throw that American dream away, man. I hope that some of my videos can help you have a paradigm shift like I had and want more out of life. That's why I talk about the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter belongs to us. It's our time now. We've done everything for everybody else. We've raised the children and all of that. We gave the system 40 years and all that. Now's the time for us, man. If you want to go to Thailand, go to Thailand. Just be responsible about it. If you want to go to Brazil or Russia, wherever you want to go, wherever your dreams carry you, man, go ahead and do it. Because time's not running out, but your life is running out, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm here for you. Like I've been here since day one. If you send me an email, I'm going to send it back. If you contact me on Facebook, I'm going to contact you back. And WhatsApp. I'm different from these other guys, man. I'm not a YouTube star. I'm just a regular guy over here. If you want to come by and eat dinner with me and my family, you can do that. People think I'm crazy for doing that. No, I'm not, man. I've never had one problem for real. I did have one guy that was acting strange, but he was just strange. Nobody else is going to do that. You don't know where these people live because they don't really want to be friends with you. They really don't want to help you.